sports fans. Welcome to Got Next Gaming and Week 9 here in Madden 17's connected franchise, New York Jets. We are on a tear right now as the New York Jets here in this rendition of the world are 5-3, and we're going to be going against the 4-3 Miami Dolphins. We do have some work to do, though. We still are not there. Things are starting to come together, and it's starting to gel, but we still have some big work to do. We also have to do some signings. These are kind of the signings that I do here and there where it's kind of take a look and see who I want to keep, who I don't want to keep. Zach Stacy, Geno Smith, Huey Robinson. I definitely don't want to keep these guys. I'd like to keep Bruce Carter for some depth there in the middle linebacker position, and Wesley Johnson as well for depth as far as centers go. I do have Nick Mangold, but who knows how much longer he'll be playing for. So let's just go ahead and jump into some game action right away for this one. Let's not make this a super long video. Want to kind of keep it simple here as we go. And we're going to play the full game as we often do. I don't do the play the moments. I feel like I lose too much control. And we're going against our division rival, Miami Dolphins, 79-79 overall. This should be pretty interesting. They actually have a pretty decent passing game in this particular version of things. So we got to see how that's going to work out for us. I did look at some of the stats and things like that. We're actually going to see some of that pop up on the screen in a moment where we'll see the comparisons for each team. So here they are here. Their offense is ranked 19th, but their passing game is ranked 4th or something, which is going to be interesting going against our #1 ranked defense. And that's what it's all about for us here. I've been trying to get this offense going, trying to score more points. This has been a struggle for most of the season, but things are starting to gel now, and we're going to see how we can put it all together finally. So Fitzpatrick was off to a rough start like he is in the real world. 1,900 yards here, 10 touchdowns, 15 interceptions is kind of where we're at. Got to stop the turnovers, and we got to get more touchdowns. We have been doing better lately with that as things have gone along. So here we are starting off from our own 17, and we're going to hand it off to Forte, one of the other pieces that we definitely have to get moving along here. We need more production out of him. It's supposed to be more about him than anything else. Run first, pass second, and we're going to see we're going to pass second here. We're going to get over to Decker there on a big passing catch. He gets a little bit run after the catch as well for 23 yards and a first down to the 44-yard line, and we will take that. I actually want to show you the replay because that was a beautifully drawn-up play and executed to perfection as Fitzpatrick drops back, checks out his options, and then finally finds Decker, who's breaking away from his coverage and then gets away from the man as he makes the catch and turns it upfield to pick up those extra yardage here. He misses the diving tackle and then finally gets brought down. Loving it right there. That's what we want to see. So now we have on the 50, we're going to hand it off to Forte, who breaks it out to the right side and finds the hole and gets past the yard marker for the first down and a nice gain down to the 29 hound here on a 2nd down and 2. We're going to hand it off to Bilal Powell, who's going to try to get us the first down there. And does he get enough? No, he does not. I'll bring up a 3rd down and 1, but we are going to focus on that run game as we take a look at the Dolphins defense here. There's Mario Williams and Damakan Sue. Those are two scary individuals on a defensive line for sure, and we're going to have to keep our eyes on that. And there's Rashad Jones out there in the secondary, a pretty decent safety, or actually pretty great safety in the league. And we're going to hand it off again here on our 3rd down and 1 to Forte, who does get enough for the first down and moves the chains down to the 24-yard line now are the New York Jets. So hopefully we can get this one punched into the end zone as we are driving. We can see the run there. He gets caught up in his own guy, but is able to break it outside just enough for the first down. Here we have a 3rd down and 20 from the 43-yard line, and it was on a holding call, which was terrible, or something like that. And then we got sacked there as well for another 9-yard loss, bringing up a 4th down and 29 as we'll catch the replay here, and it completely broke down. There was an all-out blitz, it seemed like almost, but they got right through and into Fitzpatrick's face and brought him down. So we do not do anything with there as we had to punt it away, and we're going to see what we can do to stop the Dolphins' offensive attack as they hand it off to a J.E., who is able to get down to a 3rd down and inches there. And we'll take a look at their offensive line first, and then some of their receivers and backs. Here we can see Jarvis Landry out there along with a J.E., the running back, who's been beating it up in the real world, has been the talk of the town. But here on this play, we're going to get a pass from Tannen Hill to Jordan Cameron, the tight end, and he gets the first down on that one and picks up a nice gain as well, moving it down there. We're now down to the 46 on a 3rd down and 4. Tannehill's looking to throw again. throws and hits his man on the curl route and gets the first down. But there is a flag on the play, and hopefully this will be in our favor. It's holding against the offense, and we will take that one. We'll accept it and throw them back and push them back there on a 3rd down and 14. Let's see if we can stop him here now with this second opportunity. Tannehill looks to throw deep down the field. The ball is bat up into the air, and it's picked off by Gilchrist, who's able to grab it before it hits the ground. And I see way too many of those types of interceptions. I don't think you'd ever see that in real life, but we'll take it. It's a turnover nonetheless, and we're going to take over here, and we're going to be on our own 30 on a 3rd down and 6. Throw it out to Ross on the left side on that cross route. He's able to turn it up, get the first down, and a bunch more on that play. It was about a 20-yard play on that one. So now 2nd down and 7 from the 49. Throw and hit Decker on the curl route. Gets the first down, moving the chains again. Now on the Dolphins side of the 50, and things are moving here. 3rd down and 7. Fitzpatrick throws, hits Forte, tries to get that first down, but cannot get enough. As he gets it down to the 32, it'll bring up a 4th down and 2. We're going to have to kick the field goal. It's a 49-yarder. Pretty long kick, but usually pretty decent leg is Nick Folk, who gets the field goal through the uprights. 3 points for the Jets as we get on the board first here. Not what we want to do, but at least we're getting the points here now, which is what we're coming away with. So here they're going to take over, and they're going to be on their own 25, and Calvin Pryor comes in and gets the sack on that strong safety blitz. Gotta love that one. Pushing them to a 2nd down and 16. And the Jets defense is rocking again. We will definitely catch the replay on that one, as I believe Dwight Freeney came in as well and helped out on that sack. He assisted. Yep, there he was, taking out the legs as Pryor came in over the top. And they both converge to get that sack. Beautiful there. So 3rd down and 7 here. A play later. Tannehill from the shotgun looking to throw. Can the Jets stop him? No, he throws it to his safety valve, Jordan Cameron, over the middle, who's able to turn up the field and get a few more yards on top of it, down to the 50-yard line. Now they're at midfield here with a 1st down and 10. And here's Tannehill again from the shotgun. The Jets defense has got to step up here and stop him. They hand it off to a Jay who's able to break it right up the middle. There was like nobody there. And he gets a 1st down on like a 12-yard carry there, moving it down to the 37-yard line. That was actually 13 yards. Unbelievable. We're usually pretty good at the run game. So here he gets chased down, but I was kind of impressed on this play as they did the screen, but the Jet defense converged on it really quickly to stop them and forced a 4th down, and they're going to attempt a field goal here. And this one is going to be no good as he misses the field goal. That was a long one there, and he did not have enough leg, and it was kind of wide left anyway as he led it too much to the left side. So the Jets will take over on the 43 here. 2nd down and 10. Fitzpatrick over the middle, throws the pick to one of the linebackers there. Not sure which linebacker that was, but there's the turnover, folks, and those are the things we said we got to cut down on, as Jenkins, their linebacker, gets the interception. It was kind of thrown right to him, completely underthrew our own receiver on that one. We'll catch the replay. As you see, he just did not get the ball over the top, as Forte would have been probably wide open if he just kind of hung on to it a little bit longer. But here's Tannehill now taking over, and he will get sacked by Mo Wilkerson coming into the backfield, and that's going to force the 3rd down and 11 here, and he's going to be chased down a 2nd time by Mo Wilkerson, and it's fumbled this time, and Sheldon Richardson picks it up and takes off for the end zone, and he's lumbering away as he gets in there and just throws himself on the ground for the touchdown. Jets, Jets, touchdown, Sheldon Richardson. Unbelievable, as he picked up the fumble, as Wilkerson was getting in there again for another sack on Tannehill, chased him out of the pocket and forced the fumble. And this is exactly what we need to see out of this Jet defense. This defensive line has got to force more turnovers, and that's what's going to do it for us. And then if they can score touchdowns for us as well, where our offense is not, we'll take that, because that's going to give us a nice lead here with a 10-0 lead after the extra point is kicked. But way to go, Sheldon Richardson, on that fumble recovery touchdown. So here we are coming to the end of the half, and we will take the lead into the locker room 10-0, as the Dolphins have not looked terrible. Our defense has been dominant in certain ways where we're forcing them to kind of make plays that they cannot or we're not going to be able to make. But we got to get more of our offense going forward here as we take a look at some of the numbers, and it's not looking good so far here in the first half, 49-44. We definitely need more out of our offense. So the Dolphins take over here in the second half. Second down and 8. They're going to hand it off to a J.E. who's going to get around the left side, and he misses 2 diving tackles. The Jets miss there, and he finally bring him down, but not before he gets the first down. And now a first down and 10 from the 45. There's Tannehill again getting chased down, this time by Williams. Leonard Williams gets in there and gets the sack. That's 4 sacks so far on the day for this Jets defensive line. And they are playing with some gusto here. They definitely have swagger today, folks, as they're breaking through this offensive line and getting in there and disrupting the plays and getting Tannehill out of his comfort zone there for sure. And we're going to see some of that later on as we go. Third down and 18 here now. Tannehill drops back, and again he's going to be chased, and he throws it, but he gets taken down before he can throw it by Wilkerson and Williams, and it's going to force the 4th down. That's Wilkerson's 2nd sack of the game. 4th down and 30 now on their own 24. They're going to have to kick it back to us, and the Jets take over here. We have a 3rd down and 11 now on our next possession from the 47, and Fitzpatrick chucks it up for Marshall, who comes down with it on the 10-yard line. Big, huge catch on that one. Great play, as we will catch the replay there. It was one-on-one coverage, and I saw that, so I took the shot and said, hopefully Marshall can go up there and make the play and dominate, and he does, and comes away with a 41-yard catch right down there in the red zone. So here we are on the 4-yard line. Fitzpatrick looking to throw and hits his man Marshall in the end zone for the touchdown. Jets, Jets. Touchdown, Brandon Marshall. That's what we need out of him, as he has been a great receiver for us here down in the red zone when we need him to be. And yeah, folks, 16-0, 17-0 after the extra point. As you see, he catches the inside of that route, which is exactly what we need him to do. And he gets the touchdown for this team and gives us a nice big 17-0 lead. Nice cushion there for us. And the Dolphins here take over now on their 35 with a 3rd down and inches. Tannehill looking to throws, tries to hit Landry, but he drops the ball on that one, and it'll force the 4th down now with only 2 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Time is running out for this Dolphins offense that was supposed to have a good passing attack, but our defense has been proven to be too much for him here today. So here's Forte now with the ball on a 2nd down and 8, and he takes off and gets around the left side for a big run as he gets outside and gets it all the way down to the 32-yard line. Big run there for Forte. That's what we need to see out of him for sure. He has not broken off a run like that for us all season long, and maybe we should look more at those outside runs if you can get that speed to the outside and beat him. That's what we need to see there. So we end the 3rd quarter with a nice 17-0 lead here, and the Jets are cruising along here. We're going to hand off to Forte again, who's able to get it through the hole again and pick up a 1st down. A nice 6 or 7 yards on the carry there. As you see, our rushing offense has been a struggle for us, but we have 93 yards on the day so far. And we're going to throw. We're going to try to hit Brandon Marshall going into the end zone as we take the shot, but it does not pan out for us. And they'll bring up a 4th down and 2 on the 12-yard line, and we're going to have to attempt a field goal here. Not a total loss in this situation, but we would have liked to come away with a touchdown and really pad that score. But we'll take a field goal here. We got the lead again. Keeps us in the lead, obviously, and gives us a bigger lead. Bigger lead here with 20-0 now as we're into the 4th quarter with 6 minutes left to play in the game. Tannehill will take his opportunity now and throw it away for another pick, and it's Gilchrist's 2nd interception of the day, of the game, as now the Jets will take over on the 32-yard line, and let's see what we can do with it here. Fakes the handoff, throws outside to the tight end, who's able to get the 1st down after breaking a tackle and gets it out of bounds and down to the 17-yard line and into the red zone once again. 5 minutes left to play here. Jets looking to go, and the ball is stripped loose as Fitzpatrick is hit. He fumbles it, and it looks like the Dolphins come away with the ball here. He gets hit and loses the ball as he's being brought down. And yes, the Dolphins do get the ball on the 34. He's going to throw it to the outside to a wide open Cameron, but he's unable to hang on to it, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 2 in this situation, and they're unable to do anything with the turnover there. So here's the Jets again, 2nd down and 5 from their own 25. Fitzpatrick under center will hand off to Forte, who's able to get enough for the 1st down and move the chains down to the 31-yard line there. And we'll take that one and gives him 500 yards rushing on the season. And now it's going to be pretty much garbage time, folks, as we're going to try to make a few plays happen here. Cannot make the play happen on that one, as Amaro drops the pass trying to get the 1st down. I'll bring up a 4th down and 3. and we got to give that ball back to Miami once again, as he was just unable to hang on to it. He should have had this one too, and it should have been the first down. Had both hands on it, and then he just kind of drops it as he gets hit by two guys. Not good there. So the Dolphins are now in the hurry-up offense with a 3rd down and 3 here, trying to drive down the field to get a score. Tannehill will throw, and he gets picked off once again as he throws it right at the linebacker. This time it's Dwight Freeney who comes away with the interception, and this defense has been doing this all day long with the turnovers and the sacks and really putting pressure on Tannehill, and he's just not been able to adjust to it whatsoever. So now the Jets here will bring this game to an end and finally end the misery of the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins, and I'm hoping they can do this in real life here, folks. As I record this, it is game day. It is Sunday, and they will be playing this game today. Hopefully, this is kind of the same situation that we see it pan out for our New York Jets. 20-0 over the Dolphins. Great game for them. And this game was all defense all the way. Absolutely 100%. Look at that stat line there. 60 passing yards, 63 rushing yards. This defense did not yield to anything. Fitzpatrick had himself an average day, decent, 131 yards, 56% completion, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, not bad. Forte finally came around and showed us some gusto there with 23 yards for 109 yards. Haven't seen him break 100 yards yet this season. And our passing game was pedestrian at best. 3 catches for Decker, 2 for Marshall, who did come away with that touchdown to help us out with that. And then we take a look at the defense, and Mo Wilkerson had himself a game, folks. 2.5 sacks. Leonard Williams with 1.5. Freeney and Pryor also factoring in there with half a sack each, coming in there and helping out as well. So now we are going to push forward to Week 10, where we're going to be playing a 5-3 Rams team. Yes, that's right. The Rams are coming into town to see the Jets, and we're going to see what we can do with that. It's going to be interesting as these two teams have winning records and seem to be playing well in this rendition. I think we'll take a look at the standings here in the AFC East, as we do have a game lead on, or half a game lead on the Patriots at 6-3. Today are 5-3, as they have not yet played yet, I guess, in this version of things. So I didn't sim forward yet to see what their standing would be, but we'll have to check that out next time around. But that's going to do it for this week, folks. Come on back for more New York Jets franchise here on Madden 17 and Got Next Gaming. I'll see you around the channel, and goodbye now.